Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's me, Kennex007. I'm here with the second war of season 67. Today, we're going to be taking on path 8. On the team we have R4 Patriot, R4 Nico minoru, and R4 Blue Marvel. So the first fight here is going to be against Shathra. This is against, I forgot the name of the node, but the node where if you pass a certain threshold, you trigger a fury buff on the opponent. So as you can see over here, I'm boosting because I want to pass that threshold. I want to trigger those furies so I can throw Nico minoru's SP2 and trigger the buff immunity to destroy her. So yeah, it's just going to be your basic Shathra fight. Try not to get hits so she doesn't apply those wasps on you. And if she does apply those wasps, just spam block to get them off you. But yeah, Shathra isn't anything crazy on defense, I would say, unless she applies those wasps to you and then proceeds to throw a special. But yeah, right here I'm gonna throw on the buff immunity and she just starts ticking down like crazy. Yeah, just trying to finish my combos, try to pass that threshold to trigger more furies. But yeah, I think after one more SP1 she should go down here. We don't even need the SP1, it looks like, and yeah, she's dead. That's that for that fight. Next on the list is going to be Gentle, I believe. Yep, it is Gentle. So yeah, for this fight I am also using Nico minoru. The strategy here was to throw one SP1 to get that halt on him, to kind of stop his unstoppable form. But yeah, also because he's stun immune, yeah, I'm just blocking all the hits, waiting for an opening. Thankfully his heavies are very easily dexed. It's just 2 swipes. Right there I don't know what I was doing, but I was extremely lucky that he didn't combo me. But yeah, the strat here was to throw an SP1 to get the halt up, but before I realized that I had passed my SP1 and went into SP2. Right here I had no choice but to throw that. Luckily I did not get comboed. I'm having some insane luck this match right now. But yeah, now I throw the SP1 to trigger the halt. But I kind of throw it at not the best time. I was planning to throw it closer to when he almost finishes his combo charges to trigger the unstoppable. So I mean, it still worked out in the end, but I was planning to throw it way later. But yeah, the rest is history. After he throws his SP2, I'm gonna throw my SP2. This time not into his block, and the buff immunity actually triggers this time and starts ticking him down. Then right here I'm gonna try and throw a striker to time the unstoppable phase so I don't get hit, just like that. Unfortunately the buff immunity expired, but at this point he doesn't have that much health. One SP1 burst should kill him right here. We didn't even need the burst, and yeah, he's down. So far, if you're enjoying, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel if you want to see more of these. Thank you guys. Next fight on the list I think is Dark Phoenix. So yeah, Dark Phoenix on this node against Nico minoru. Dark Phoenix already gains a lot of buffs. This node ends up giving her more buffs. So yeah, I just throw on the buff immunity pre-fight and the rest is history. So I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy. Just like that, 30 seconds exactly. Yeah, Note to anyone watching this video, do not place Dark Phoenix on that node and not ban Nico Minoru because she will slaughter her. Next fight is going to be against Destroyer here. So for this fight, I wanted to use Count Nefaria initially, but he was banned this war. Good on whoever planned that. So my plan here is to use Blue Marvel. I had him at R4 because I'm a very big fan of him, like the comic book version of him. Not the biggest fan of the one in game, but he's a decent character. He has those withers on his SP1 that last a good chunk of time. So that was my plan here, you know, get those withers up for on Destroyer in case he triggers in case he throws so many SP1s and ends up triggering his power gain. Those withers will be able to counter that. But yeah, by the end of this fight, he actually didn't even trigger that power gain once. Yeah, I kind of took a bunch of damage, you know, hitting into the stun, but it's fine. Blue Marvel is kind of tanky. He has a good chunk of health, and most of his damage doesn't come from his basic hits. Well, they do come from his basic hits, but not until you enter the stable release form. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, you see me sometimes I'm trying to time my heavy so the stun expires. Yeah, right here I throw the SP2, not even stable release, and I still do a good chunk of damage. But yeah, ideally you'd want to get to stable release, but Destroyer ends up going down before I even get to stable release. So yeah, well, actually it looks like I did enter stable release, but I didn't even need it. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't enter stable release, and yeah, he died. So yeah, for all the Blue Marvel haters out there, stop sleeping on my boy. Thank you so much. Next fight on the list is going to be Patriot versus what's her name? Photon, which is basically who Blue Marvel is a knockoff of in this game. Photon is like very amazing to play, and then like they kind of made Blue Marvel in her image, just because their powers are kind of similar. But yeah, they ended up fumbling the bag hard. But anyways, Patriot here is just you just fight Photon like a regular champ here, as long as you parry her. When you parry with Patriot, he gets that vigilance buff, and he can block unblockables, so you don't even need to worry about her pure light form. So yeah, just make sure you parry her, and yeah, just block everything, don't dex. Yeah, like literally like I'm doing here. If you can parry her, to kind of like, you can parry the specials to kind of like reduce the impact on your block, but if you can, that is perfectly fine, just play normally. So yeah, one thing I need to start doing more often with Patriot is saving my SP2 until right after I get the reverb, because that way you pause all his furies and precisions. So yeah, you get to like deal a good chunk of damage for like longer periods of time. But yeah, as you saw, she ended up going down without too much trouble. And the next fight here is going to be against the Deathless Thanos. So right here, I actually wanted to test a theory on this node. So as you saw, I already used my buff immunity pre-fight and on the Dark Phoenix fight. So here I was going to test basically if you can get to, well, after using the power boosts, the advanced power boost, if you can get to your second bar of power just by the buffs that Nico Minoru applies to Thanos and the buffs that Thanos applies to himself. So I mean, if you don't know, anytime Nico Minoru places a buff or the opponent gains a buff, she gains like a chunk of power, as you can see here. So yeah, I kind of, you know, want to get to that third light attack, which places her pentacle buff. And yeah, so I ended up getting to the SP2, as you're going to see here, and then I throw the SP2. Once that SP2 is thrown, she places her debuffs on him, and the rest of the fight is history. So I'm just gonna sit back and let you guys enjoy. in a few seconds he's gonna go down here. And that's that. Once again, thank you all for watching. It's me, Kennex007, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.